some information that I've kind of shared on my weekly radio address in relation to ARP ESSER 3 information. Share this. So tomorrow, we're going to have a community survey pasted on our website. And this deals with the ARP ESSER funds. So these are the American Rescue Plan Act that was signed into law. And these funds are dedicated for K-12 schools all through the elementary and secondary school education relief. And that's where ESSER comes from. This is the third phase of these funds. And in this set, we are eligible to receive $7.1 million in one-time federal funds. The purpose of these funds is to help maintain safe and effective operations in our schools and address the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on learning and students' social and emotional well-being, with at least 20% of these funds used to address learning loss, mental health, and student well-being. So in this survey, because of the importance of gaining community information, we are asking that the respondents identify themselves, and then also if they could have their name or email or however they'd like to be contacted if there's follow-up questions relating to this. There are many different facets related to the ESSER 3 funds. And so one of these areas is addressing opportunity gaps or learning loss. Some of the suggestions in this area are extended day or extended school year programs. What we'd like opinions on is in these certain areas, what do you feel or how would you rank the necessity of addressing that learning gap or learning loss? And then in question 4, then I'd ask specifics. If you have suggestions relating to this item to answer narratively in that section there on how this would be addressed, what are some ideas? This is a open slate. There are some stringent requirements that may eliminate some of those suggestions in this set of federal funds, but that doesn't eliminate them from also other grant opportunities that we may have. And so if it's a great idea, please feel free to share those. So there's a number of questions relating to some of these specific areas: summer school, after school programs, incentivizing the retention of existing staff and the hiring of new staff as directed through the American Recovery Plan to stabilize nationwide workforce, mental health services and supports for staff and students. And then suggestions along with that: indoor air quality in school facilities, the improvement of indoor air quality in school facilities, including updated heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems, possibly adding air filtering purification and other air cleaning equipment. And then there's options for specific school facility repairs and improvements that would reduce the risk of virus transmission and exposure to environmental hazards, additional space to ensure social distancing, or improvements to equipment to improve ability to clean materials. Also, the opportunity to have more staff development to update classroom curriculum and practices. Expanded opportunities for students to engage with workplace, workforce, and business partners. Career mentoring, apprenticeships, internships, job shadowing, career speakers, and other business partnerships. Expand assistance to high school students for post-high school planning, assist students with exploring options for careers, post-secondary study, college application process, dual and concurrent college course plans. And then finally, providing principals and other school leaders with the resources necessary, necessary to address the needs of their individual schools. And then each one of those items has specific areas for specific suggestions. If you don't have a specific suggestion, that's perfectly all right, but please still rank the necessity of that area. And then if there's other activities that you feel would make an impact on students in Goshen County, we would welcome those suggestions. We will then have a committee of a small group of board members along with a representative body of the school staff reviewing this information and then building a budget for this grant opportunity. The final fiscal budget is due on March 22nd of 2022. It's a rare opportunity to have this type of funds to support the learning within our district. It is an opportunity for us not only to take a look at the ways we're educating students currently and the structures that we have in place, but provides an opportunity to really kind of enlist some new and innovative ways that maybe even following the implementation might become a priority within the district. That might have been one, well, we just couldn't fiscally do it at this time. Now we have the opportunity to check and to see if that is one of the areas in which we feel is vitally important to our district and our students. So that'll be an opportunity tomorrow. That should be on also. Mr. Foster was fortunate enough to actually video then this portion too. If there's any additional questions, please feel free to contact the central office. If you are unable to gain access online, we absolutely can print you off a copy and can have that available here at central office for you to submit via paper, and we would then get that to the appropriate committee for consideration.